guys. Hopefully you're having a really good day. Please make sure that we make good choices with our substitute and follow our class rules so that way nobody's name gets written down and we don't have any consequences when I get back. All right, so you're going to need your notes out. So please go ahead and take out your notebook. Turn to the first page, which is the table of contents. Today is 9-4. Our topic is factoring, and we're going to be on page 2. Please pause the video at this time so students can write down this information. Okay, so when you get to page 2, please write a 2 at the bottom. Okay, and then go ahead and write down today's date, which is 9-4. We're going to draw a line right on that kind of pink line that shows through on this side. Okay, the first word that we would need to make sure that we understand is factoring. Okay, and factoring is finding the factors or what goes into another number. Okay. And in specifically, we're not only going to factor them, but we're going to do our prime factors. Okay, and prime factors are prime numbers that go into another number. Okay. We also need to know that our exponents. And this should not be anything new. You knew about exponents before. But let's say we have 2 with a little 3. Let's remind ourselves. 2 is called the base. And then the 3 would be the exponent. Okay, so what this means is that I would have the number 2, the base number, 3 times. So it would look like this. But 2 to the third is just an easier way to write the same math problem. Okay, go ahead and pause the video now so students can write down all of these words. Okay, now that you have our vocabulary written down, go ahead and put factoring up at the top. Okay, our topic for the day, and draw a line underneath it on that heading line. Okay, so when we factor, let's say we have the number 34. Okay, we need to think what goes into 34. We need to find factors of 34. So I know that 2 can go into 34 because 34 is an even number. So I put down a 2 and I'm going to think what times 2 equals 34? Well, I'm not quite sure, so I'm going to divide it over here. Oh, look, it's 7. So 2 times 17 is 34. Okay. 2 is a prime number, so I circle it. 17 is a prime number, so I circle it. Remember, prime numbers mean that no other numbers can make that number. For instance, 2 times just 1 will equal 2. So we circle the prime numbers. And so my factors of 34 are 2 times 17. And remember that dot means multiplication. Okay, that's all there is to it, guys. Remember, everything that I have here, you should have written down on your notes. If you need the substitute to pause the video at any time, please raise your hand. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do 24. Well, I know 2 times 12 is 24. 2 is a prime number, so I'm going to circle that. But 12 is not a prime number because I know 6 times 2 or 3 times 4 equals 12. So let's do 2 times 6. So I write down my 2 and my 6. 2 is prime, 6 is not. 6 is 3 times 2. So I put a 3 on one side and a 2 on the other. 3 and 2 are both prime. So my answer for my factors for 24, I have 3 right here times 2. How many 2's do I have? I have 1, 2, 3 2's. So that would be 2 to the third. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do 12. 3 times 4 equals 12. So I have 3 on one side and 4 on the other. If it helps you to put a little multiplication sign here, then that's fine. You can do that. 3 is prime, so I circle 3. 4 is not prime. 4 is 2 times 2. Both of these are prime, so I circle them. So my answer is 3 times 2. And I have 2 2's, and so that's 2 to the second. Okay, now with a partner at your team, I want you to factor 18. Go ahead and pause the video now while students factor 18 with a partner at their table. Okay, so 18 is 9 times 2. Circle the 2. And 9 is 3 times 3. And 3's are circled because they're prime. So my answer is 2 times 3 to the second because there's 2 3's. Okay? It doesn't matter if you have 3 to the second first and then 2 or this way. Either way is fine because the commutative property tells me that when I multiply, it doesn't matter which number goes first. Okay? So please pause the video now and answer any questions that students who did not get this part correct have. Okay, now I would like for you to try one on your own. Try the number 16. Go ahead and pause the video now for students to get finished. Please put your head down when you're finished factoring 16. Okay, 16 is 8 times 2. 2 is prime, so I circle it. 8 is 4 times 2. 2 is prime, so I circle it. 4 is 2 times 2, so I circle those 2 because those are prime as well. So now I have 2 to the 1, 2, 3, 4 power. Okay, so this is our lesson for today. If you need more practice, the substitute can give you more numbers. Please make sure that you are completing your homework when you're finished with our lesson for today. And you know that I'm available tomorrow morning if you have any questions before school. Have a great day, guys.